everyone. Welcome to A Walk with Grace. I'm PJ, and we've had another flash flood. Not quite as devastating this time. Mainly, luckily, because I did that cleanup the other day. Check this out. The water's receded. Look at this. The creek has receded, but if you look at the ground, you can see the grass is all laid over one direction. Plus, this has had a lot of sand washed in. On the bright side, it kind of leveled a lot of this out where it was dug up. And now here, it just about took that out, so I'm going to have to come out and tear that down and clean that up. And now we have some more debris cleanage. But anyway, over here, all that debris that I burned the other day, it's a good thing because it completely wiped this out. The little bench that I had over here has been washed out. That was the only thing left. And it got washed into the rabbit carport over there. You can see it. If all that lumber had been here, it would have gotten washed into that carport, and it would have taken the carport down again. There was one thing left, well, a couple of things. There's some wood on there I wanted to save, and so I didn't burn those. I wasn't able to tear them apart. I didn't have enough time. It was dark. And those are washed up over there. You can see that. It's also thrown over my wheelbarrow. On the bright side, what little bit of poop I didn't get cleaned and sold last week has been washed completely away and filled in with sand. So thank you, Mother Nature, for cleaning the last of the poop. On the other hand, you've seen in the last couple of floods how we keep losing our bank here, and look, we lost another big portion of it right here. It just keeps washing away, and so looks like where I was actually burning the other day, the spot that was closest to the creek, it's gone. It used to be right about where this section right here is, or was, is now washed away. That's where the fire was, and it's gone. It did not, however, take any of these big rocks. These big rocks are still here. This section that used to be the big fire pit, and it was all lined with all those rocks. Boy, it's really took a tumble on that and washed that out. So maybe I need to throw all those rocks in that hole and throw some more dirt over it or something. I don't know. It'd probably just wash out again, so I'm not real sure what to do. No serious damage. We just got a lot of cleanup. We still had, you can tell how high the water was. Look over here on his fence. Look at that. That's at least 3 feet off the ground there. Or close to it anyway. See where the leaves washed up? Here in this low spot, it washed up on the fourth rung, the fourth strand of wire there. So that water was pretty high back here. We'll go ahead. Here's the roof of the old chicken coop that we had in Belton before we moved. That's the roof. I had that chicken coop set in here. I was thinking about using it again. I don't know. Maybe not. I may burn it now. I don't know if I'm going to repair it and use it or just burn it. Look how high. Look at all these leaves. And there's some branches, some twigs washed in. The fence and the peach tree stopped the rest of the chicken coop from washing away. Other than the roof being tore off and filled with sand, I think this old coop is still in good shape. I just need a new roof on it. I might go ahead and put that to good use. And then here's my water bucket, my cleaning bucket, some of my rabbit trays, and then there's my barrel of nest box hay. Daddy J had a pile of cedar post. Last year I went through and neatly stacked those out of the way, and now the creek has washed it into the neighbor's fence again, so I'm sure he's not going to be mega pleased with that, but I'll have to come out here and get that moved again. So that's all the damage. Wet. Oh, the table I use to do my health checks, it's got washed away over here. So quite a bit of cleanup, a lot of raking once all the debris is cleaned up again. My stacks of 10, I planned on using those on a chicken coop project pretty soon. And they're scattered about, so I'm going to have to collect those and put those back. So not a lot of damage. On the bright side, I was at work, so this flood was, from the looks of it, actually worse. The water was higher than I've seen it before. So I wished I had been home. I would have loved to seen that so that I could tell for sure where a good place would be to build the new rabbit barn. And I tell you, looking at how the grass is washed and where the debris has moved, anything that way would be a no-no, and it all washes this way towards the northwest corner. The air coops caught a little bit of water. The chickens look like they got wet, but it drained really, really quickly. There's no standing water. So I think my best option, looking at this for the new rabbit barn, is probably right here, just right off, straight off the front porch into this section right here. I'd be close to those shade trees. There's no standing water there after all this. I mean, you saw how deep that got back there. There's no standing water here. It's not even muddy. The grass isn't laying down. So I think this is probably a good spot to put the rabbit barn. And then I could just plant some more shade trees to go around it. Another place is back where the carport used to be before we bought the property. We moved it shortly after we moved here. I can put the rabbit barn back there. The camera is getting rained on. I can see there's raindrops all over the lens, so I'm sure that's going to make a very pretty video. Anyway, I just wanted to share with you the flash flood again. Apparently this is going to be a routine thing for us, so I'm going to have to plan accordingly. And I'd like to get things adjusted and moved and plan. I'm glad this happened because I was getting ready to build a chicken coop, and this gives me a good idea of where not to put it. So, so anyway, hey, thanks for watching, and until we speak again, God bless.